Hello friends. So today we discuss about, that is for DCT, the questions comes on matrices and determinant as, and this concept we call it, this is as linear algebra. So here we study, that is the questions on Laplaces and determinants, sorry, matrices and determinants. So what is a matrix? First of all, here we recapitulate some basic definitions. So what is a matrix? A matrix means is nothing but an arrangement of numbers in rows and columns. The number of rows and columns in a matrix gives order of the matrix. So here order of the matrix means, if suppose a matrix containing, it contains two rows, that is horizontal rows called rows and the vertical is called as a columns. So here this is the first row and this is the second row. So therefore, and the columns are here 1, 2 and 3. So the given matrix is of order 2 by 3. This is of matrix of order 2 by 3. Now here, now the types of matrices. So types of matrices, there the first type should be, that is row matrix. Row matrix means a matrix which contains only one row and n columns is called as a row matrix. For example, suppose here the matrix, that is ABC, which contains one row and three columns, that is column 1, column 2 and column 3. Similarly, column matrix means a matrix which contains only one column and n rows, that is number of rows should be more than 1 and a column should be 1. For example, here 1, 2 and 3, this is the 3 rows and 1 column. So this is a matrix of order 3 by 1. Next, null matrix means a matrix which contains all the 0 rows is called as a null matrix. Next one, the definition again, that is a square matrix. So square matrix is nothing but number of rows equal to number of columns. Here 2 rows and 2 columns. So this is a matrix of order 2 by 2. This is called as a square matrix of order 2 also. Next, this is 3 rows and 3 columns. So given matrix is of order 3. Next, diagonal matrix. Diagonal matrix means a matrix in which all the diagonal elements, except diagonal elements, all the elements are zeros. So here, like consider here this matrix of order 2 by 2, this is 2 0 0 4, this is a 2 by 2 matrix. Here 2 and 4 are the non-zero elements, but other elements are 0. And similarly here matrix x, y, z are the non-zeros and other elements are zeros. So this is called as a diagonal matrix. Next, scalar matrix. A scalar matrix means it is a type of diagonal matrix in which principal diagonal elements are equal or same. So for example here 2 0 0 2, here a 0 0 0 a 0 0 0 a, means all the principal diagonals are same. It is called as a scalar matrix. It is also one of the type of diagonal matrix. Next, equal size of matrices. Two matrices are said to be equal if and only if their corresponding rows and columns are equal. For example, if suppose A is equal to here matrix of order 2 by 3, similarly B equal to of order 2 by 3, then we say that A and B are equal if and only if their corresponding elements are same, that is 2 equal to A, 3 equal to B and so on. Next, unit matrix means a matrix whose unit matrix is nothing but a diagonal matrix in which all the diagonal elements should be unity, that is all the diagonal elements are 1. This is 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. This is called a unit matrix. Of order 2 is nothing but 1 0 0 1 and it is denoted by capital letter I. Next, equal matrices. Here equal matrices means A is equal to B if their corresponding elements are same. Sorry, here equal size of matrix means both the matrices have same rows and columns. Next, transpose of a matrix. Transpose of a matrix means here transpose of a matrix is nothing but we can interchange rows and columns. If suppose A equal to matrix 2 3 6 minus 2 8 9, then the transpose of A is denoted by A dash or A raised to power t, and it is denoted as we write column into rows and rows into columns. That is A transpose equal to first row we write as a column 2 3, second row it is column 6 minus 2, third row it is 8 9. So transpose of a matrix means we write columns into rows and rows into columns, interchanging the elements. Symmetric matrices, a symmetric matrix means if A equal to A dash means a given matrix is equal to the transpose of a matrix, then it is called symmetric matrix. And skew symmetric means if A equal to minus A dash, if given matrix A, then that is equal to the transpose of the negative sign, then it is called a skew symmetric matrix. Remember this note, A equal to A dash and A equal to minus A dash. Now adjoint of a matrix. So what is the adjoint of a matrix? The adjoint of a matrix is nothing but transpose of the cofactor of square matrix. Means suppose if A equal to the matrix A, B, C, D, then we find cofactors of this A, B, C, D, and that transpose is gives the adjoint of a matrix. For example, here for order 2, if suppose a given square matrix is of order 2, then transpose adjoint of A we write this as we interchange the principal diagonal elements, that is A and D interchanging, that comes D and A, and other diagonal elements changes by its sign only. Means B is here, we write here minus B, here C, here we write minus C, and this is for only for order 2. And for third order we find that corresponding cofactor of each element and whose transpose we write, that gives the adjoint of given matrix. Now next one definition is singular matrix. What is a singular matrix? A matrix is said to be singular if determinant of A equal to 0, and non-singular if whose determinant is not equal to 0, and every non-singular matrix has an inverse. Remember this note, that is here singular matrix and non-singular means whose finite determinant, that is 5 to the 10 minus 12 means it is not equal to 0, therefore A is non-singular, and here it comes it is 9 4 the 36 and 6 into 6 minus 36 equal to 0, therefore A is singular. Inverse of a matrix means that is denoted by A inverse equal to adjoint of A by determinant of A, or 1 by determinant of A into adjoint of A, and A whenever determinant of A is not equal to 0, then only inverse exists, means every non-singular matrix has an inverse. Remember this note. For example, if suppose here A equal to that is a given matrix 3 minus 5 4 2, then we find A inverse. For A inverse we need determinant of A value first. Determinant of A is equal to here determinant of 3 minus 5 4 2, and determinant expansion is nothing but that is cross multiplication 3 into 2, that is 6 minus 4 into minus 5. So here middle sign come why positive, because here any one term is negative, the middle term should be positive. So 3 to the 6 plus 5 4 the 20 equal to 26. So determinant of A is not equal to 0, therefore inverse exists, because A is non-singular, hence inverse exists. So A inverse is equal to adjoint of A by determinant of A. Determinant value is 26. Now adjoint of A, how to write adjoint of A of order 2? We interchange the principal diagonal elements, that is 2 and 3 interchanged, and sign changes by the other diagonal elements, that is 5 and minus 4, because minus 5 is there, we write 5, 4 is there, therefore minus 4. So therefore next one is the matrix form of the equation. Matrix form, that is the matrix form is nothing but if suppose the given equation is in the form of a1x plus b1y equal to d1, a2x plus b2y equal to d2 is given, is a given system of equation, then whose matrix form is we write in the form of ax equal to d or ax equal to capital B we write, where x equal to A inverse d, and from this one we find here x means coefficient of unknowns, A means cofactor, that is coefficient of unknowns, x means number of unknowns, and A is nothing but coefficient matrix, that is A1 B1 A2 B2, we write matrix A as, and D is independent terms, that is D1 and D2 comes D. Addition and subtraction of matrices. Addition of matrices is possible only when two matrices have same order, then only addition is possible. For example, here the matrix of order 2 is A B C D plus this is X Y P Q, then corresponding elements we add, that is A plus X, then first row second element, here is also first row second element, that is B plus Y, next similarly C plus P and D plus Q. This is the addition matrix holds good. Similarly, subtraction also holds good. Then we multiply, that is two matrices are said to be multiple if and only if the column of first matrix is equal to the row of the second matrix. For example, here this is the matrix A, B, C, D. This is a matrix of order 2 by 2. That is, this is 2 by 2 matrix. First matrix is 2 by 2 and second matrix is of order 2 by 1. If the number of columns of the first matrix is equal to the number of rows of second matrix, then the matrix multiplication is possible. So the given matrix should comes, that is 2 by 1 matrix. If suppose M cross N is a matrix and one more matrix is N cross P, then the product matrix comes, that is equal to M cross P, that is M by P matrix comes. Similarly, here this matrix is not possible because this is of order 2 by 1 and this is a matrix of order 2 by 2. So therefore, here the multiplication is not possible because if first matrix is of order 2 by 1, the first matrix is of order 2 by 1 and second matrix is of order 2 by 2. So here the first matrix column is 1 and here this is row is 2. So this is not equal to, this is not equal, so therefore product is not possible. Remember this one. And one more matrix multiplication is non-commutative, that is AB is not equal to BA. Next, determinants. You have already studied determinant. So what is a determinant? Determinant is nothing but a square matrix whose real number exists. That is, suppose the value of determinant of A1 B1 A2 B2 is, we cross multiply, that is A1 B2 minus A2 B1. This is expansion of determinant of order 2. Similarly, determinant of order 3, we expand this one by either row or column. So by row this is equal to comes, that is, and determinant sign. So always this is consider, this is positive first, this is negative and this is positive. So A1 into A1 means we neglect that row and column. So that is expansion A1 into determinant of B2 C2 B3 C3, expanding by first row. So therefore minus B1 middle sign comes negative because here we write this sign as minus. Why it is minus? Because we expand determinant as, that is minus 1 raised to I plus j, minus 1 raised to I plus j into determinant. That is, which element we expanding, that is minus 1 raised to, right, this is A1 minus B1 into determinant of A2 C2 A3 C3. A2 C3 means we neglecting that row and column, this row and this column, remaining elements we write in the determinant form A2 C2 A3 C3 plus C1 into this term element we get that is C1 into determinant of neglecting that row and column, so we get a2 b2 a3 c3, and so therefore this is equal to comes, that is here the term is missed, a1 into b2 c3 minus, the expansion is b2 c3 minus c2 b3 minus b1 into, this is b1 a2 c3 minus a3 c2 plus c1 into a2 b3 minus a3 b2. Now Cramer's rule. So what is a Cramer's rule? Cramer's rule is nothing but we find, by using Cramer's rule we find unknown quantities. So suppose the given system of equations of two equations in two unknowns, that is a1x plus b1 equal to c1, a2x plus b2y equal to c2, let delta equal to, so delta is nothing but determinant, that is nothing but delta is equal to determinant of unknowns, it is a1 b1 a2 b2. Next delta 1 we get, that is the first column in place of x we write, that is independent terms c1 and c2, that is determinant of c1 b1 c2 b2. And delta 2 is nothing but in determinant value we write y coefficient as the constant c1 and c2, a1 c1 a2 c2. So the value of x should be, x is equal to nothing but delta 1 by delta, and y is nothing but delta 2 by delta. So what is delta 1 is nothing but in first column, that is coefficient of x we write as independent terms, that gives delta 1, and by delta means that is coefficient of unknowns determinant. Similarly for three unknowns x, y and z, we write delta as the coefficient matrix determinant. Delta is nothing but determinant of the coefficient matrix, that is a1 b1 c1 a2 b2 c2 a3 b3 c3. Coefficient means coefficient of this x, y, z, that is a1 b1 c1 a2 b2 c2 and so on. Next delta 1 we write in place of coefficient of x, that is first column we write d1 d2 d3, and remaining second and third column as it is. Similarly delta 2 we get by interchanging, that is substituting the values d1 d2 d3 in place of b1 b2 b3. Similarly delta 3 we get, and so on. So I am using this one, we get x, y and z values. Next, properties of determinant. So properties, so what is the property? The first property is the value of the determinant remains same if rows and columns are interchanged. Means if we interchange rows into columns, we get the value of determinants same. That is, if suppose the determinant is 3 2 6 minus 2 is equal to nothing but 3 6 2 minus 2, means column should be interchanged, column should write as row, we get the same value. And second property is, if any two successive rows or columns of a determinant are interchanged, the value of the determinants changes by its sign. And property 3 is, if it changes by its sign means, if suppose delta equal to the determinant 3 minus 5 2 1, so this is cross by expansion we get 3 plus 10 equal to 13. Now interchanging these two rows, that is first we write 2 1 and 3 minus 5, the value should be 2 the minus 3 minus 13, means changes by its sign only. Next, third property, if any two rows or columns of a determinant are identical, then the value of determinant is 0. Means suppose here the first two rows are identical, therefore this value should be 0. Next, if any element of any row or column of a determinant are multiples of a constant k, then the value k times then the value of determinant is k times the determinant. Next, if each element of any row, this is all the way important one. So first three rows and the last property I will explain, that is, in a determinant, if all the elements above or below the principal diagonal are 0, the value of determinant is nothing but the product of elements in the principal diagonal. That is, if suppose the given matrix, given square matrix is a upper triangular, lower triangular, then this value of the determinant, if suppose here all the above three above all the above values are zeros or below values are zero, then this is called as a triangular matrix. Sorry, upper or lower triangular matrix. Then the value of determinant is nothing but a product of the principal diagonal elements. Next, the question also comes on characteristic equation. So what is a characteristic equation? If A is any square matrix and I is the identity matrix of the same order as that of A, then determinant of A minus lambda I equal to 0, where lambda is any constant, call the characteristic equation of A. And the characteristic equation gives quadratic equation in lambda. The characteristic equation gives quadratic equation in lambda if A is of order to second order matrix, and cubic equation lambda if A is third order matrix. Now for example, if suppose if A equal to the matrix 3 5 2 4, then find characteristic equation. Characteristic equation means we always write that is determinant of A minus lambda equal to 0, and whenever we write determinant of A minus lambda equal to 0, this first element we write this is 3 minus lambda, first element minus lambda we write, second element keep as it is 5, this third element keep as it is, and fourth element this is we write 4 minus lambda equal to 0. Now this is determinant expansion, that's 3 minus lambda into 4 minus lambda, minus 5 2s are 10. So this expansion comes, that is 3 4s are 12. Next 3 plus 4, that is 7. 7 into this minus lambda, minus 7 lambda plus lambda into lambda, lambda square, minus 10 equal to 0, minus 10 is this is minus 10, therefore lambda square minus 7 lambda plus 2 equal to 0 is the characteristic equation. Similarly, one more example, find a characteristic equation of the matrix A equal to 3 minus 5 4 2. Here characteristic equation is we write, find the characteristic equation comes means we write determinant of A minus lambda equal to 0. So first element subtract lambda and the last element subtract lambda. It's 3 minus lambda minus 5 4 2 minus lambda. So this expansion, that is 3 minus lambda into 2 minus lambda and plus this 5 4s are 20 equal to 0. So therefore this expansion comes lambda square minus 5 lambda plus 26 equal to 0 is the characteristic equation. Next, if A equal to 3 minus 1 0 minus 2, find the characteristic roots. Characteristic roots means we find the value of lambda, that is 2 roots comes. The equation should be in lambda comes, the quadratic equation lambda comes, it is determinant of 3 minus lambda minus 1 0, 2 minus lambda equal to 0. So this expansion, it is 3 minus lambda into 2 minus lambda equal to 0. So this implies that lambda equal to either 3 or lambda equal to 2. Therefore the characteristic roots are 2 and 3. Next, here we solve some examples. So example, first example, these examples are I have taken these examples on from previous question papers. If suppose here if A equal to the matrix 2 3 5 4 and B equal to the matrix minus 1 7 minus 4 1, then A plus B transpose is, here options are given, that is 1 1 10 5 1 10 1 5 minus 1 10 minus 1 5 minus 1 10 5, means option is given. So first what we take, A plus B matrix we write, order is same, therefore A plus B means corresponding elements we add, that is 2 minus 1 is 1, 3 plus 7 is 10 and 5 minus 4 is 1 and 4 plus 1 is 5. A plus B comes. Now A plus B transpose means we interchange rows into columns, that is 1 10 1 5 transpose, that is 1 1 10 5. So here which is the option, that is first option. So this is the answer, that is 1 1 10 5. First example is A plus B transpose means that is interchanging rows into columns and columns into rows. Next example here, if A equal to 1 minus 3 minus 5 7, then adjoint of A. So what is the adjoint of A? Here option is given. So from this one, adjoint of A, we can directly write. How to write adjoint of A? Of order to we interchange the principal diagonal elements. that is 7 and 1 interchange, so 7 and 1 comes. Next, non other diagonal elements are changes by its sign, so here minus 3 means plus 3 and plus 5, so which is the matrix here? 7 1 interchanged, 7 1 is here, this is 1 and this one, and other is sign changes means 3 and 5, so therefore correct option is 4, which is the right answer. Next example, the cofactor of 0 in matrix A equal to 3 minus 2 5 1 6 0 2 7 minus 5. So cofactor means the minor with the proper sign, that is cofactor of 0. Cofactor of 0, how to find it is, to find cofactor of 0, this we have to neglect this row and column, and here sign should be, this is negative, this is positive, and this is negative, so this is minus determinant of remaining elements 3 minus 2 2 7, 3 minus 2 2 7, minus of 3 2s are 3 7s are 21, 2 2s are 4, so this is minus 25, so in option here options are given as minus 25 25 minus 17 and 0, so therefore first is the correct option. Next example is, if determinant of 2x plus 1 minus 5x 1 3 equal to 0, then x is, means we have to find the value of x. This x value is, we expand this determinant, that is 2x plus 1 minus 5x 1 3, expanding this one, that is 3 into 2x plus 1 minus of minus 5x into 1 equal to 0, so therefore 3 2s are 6x plus 3 plus 5x equal to 0, that is 11x plus 3 equal to 0, therefore x equal to minus 3 by 11, because 3 comes right hand side, that should be minus, and 11 comes denominator, so minus 3 by 11. So from these options the correct option is here option 2, that is minus 3 by 11, which is the solution. Now here the value of a determinant A equal to, the determinant of 1 1 1 3 3 3 4 5 6. So what is the value of, that is value is, option has given 1 3 minus 2 and 0. First we see the element, so sorry determinant. In a determinant second row all the elements are same, so therefore taking a 3 my common term outside from the second row, so we get a determinant as 1 1 1 1 1 1 4 5 6. Now this value I write directly 0, because first two rows are identical, because R1 and R2 are same, so by the property of determinant 3 the value should be 0, so correct option is 4, that is option 4, that is 0. Next question, that is, if A equal to the determinant matrix 2 minus 3 1 5 and B equal to matrix 1 2 4 minus 2, then A plus 2B is. So here options are given. First we find A plus 2B. A plus 2B means multiplying B by 2. So that is gives, that is B by 2 is A is equal to A plus 2B find, that is 2 minus 3 1 5. Directly we write 2B as multiplying each element by 2, that is 2 4 8 minus 4. Then adding the corresponding elements, 2 plus 2 minus 3 plus 4 1 plus 8 5 minus 4, that is 2 plus 2 is 4 1 9 1. So here is option is 4 1 9 1. Which option is, it is 4 1 9 minus 1, option 1 is not, so option 2 is the correct option, hence the solution. Next question, if suppose A is equal to, it is 2 3 minus 4 minus 2 x minus 4 minus 5 6 7 is singular, then the value of x is, value of x is minus 3 3 1 by 3 and minus 4 1 by 3. The four options are given. So what is given first, we have to think on that, that is A is a singular means determinant equal to 0, determinant of that value is 0, so therefore determinant of A equal to 0. So determinant of A equal to 0 means we expand this determinant, that is 2 into determinant of, neglecting just row and column, that is x into 7 is 7x, minus value 1 is minus value means middle term comes positive, that is plus 24 minus 3 into bracket minus 14 minus 20, because both are negative means middle sign comes negative, plus 4 into bracket minus 2 minus 12 plus 5x equal to 0. So this is 14x plus 42 plus 1 or 2 minus 48x plus 20x equal to 0. By expansion this we get, so therefore 14x plus 20x is 34x equal to minus 1 by 2. This comes right hand side, so therefore x is equal to minus 1 or 2 by 34 is minus 3. So the correct option is minus 3. Expansion is not important. First we have to understand the question. Given matrix is singular means determinant is equal to 0. Remember this one. Or you can get confused, it is matrix is given, so how to find out the solution? No. Word is most important is here singular. So next example, if determinant of 3 m minus 1 m plus 1 2 equal to 3, then the value of m equal to, we find a value of m. Directly we can get value, that is expanded determinant, that this determinant 3 m minus 1 m plus 1 2 equal to 3. So therefore 3 2s are 6 minus m minus 1 into m plus 1 is m square minus 1, that is a plus b a minus b equal to a square plus a square minus b square formula. M square minus 1 equal to 3. So therefore this is m square 6 minus m square plus m minus 3 equal to 0, or minus m square plus 4 equal to 0. So therefore m square equal to 4 comes, because this 4 comes left hand side, as you minus 4 third minus get cancelled. So therefore m equal to plus or minus 2, that is taking square root on both sides. So m equal to plus or minus 2, here option is here, first not, second not, third is, fourth one is the correct option. So the next example is, if the matrix 3 4x into minus 1 2 3 is equal to 2x plus 8, then the value of x is, means product of the matrix is given. The first matrix is of order 1 by 3, this is of matrix of order 1 by 3, 1 by 3, and this is of matrix of order 3 by 1, means we get product matrix as 1 by 1. So multiplication is that is 3 into minus 1 is minus 3, 4 into 8 is 4 2s are 8 plus 8, 5 into x is plus 5x is equal to the matrix is 2x plus 8, and so therefore this is nothing but 5x plus 5 equal to 2x plus 8, and two matrices are equal. Two matrices are equal if and only if their corresponding elements are equal. Therefore 5x plus 5 equal to 2x plus 8, and by simplification we get x equal to 1, that is 5x, taking the constants right hand side, x variable on one side, but 5x minus 2x equal to 8 minus 5, or 3x equal to 3 means therefore x equal to 1, hence the solution. So the next question is here, if a equal to 3 0 minus 2 1, then 2a minus 3a transpose equal to 2a minus 3a transpose, means here four options are given. So first we find that is 2a, means multiplying the given matrix by 2 throughout we get that is 2a minus 3a transpose. A is equal to 3 0 minus 2 1, therefore a transpose equal to, we write that is rows into columns interchange, that is 3 minus 2 0 1, a transpose comes, because rows this column we write it as rows. So therefore 2a minus 3a dash 3a transpose is 6 0, multiplying a by 2, that is 6 0 minus 4 2, minus multiplying this one by 3, that is 3 3s are 9 minus 6 0 3, then they are subtracting this one, 6 minus 9 0 minus 0 minus plus 6 minus 4 minus 0 2 minus 3. So element is minus 3 6 minus 4 1. So the option is here option number 3, minus 3 6 minus 4 1, which is the correct option. Next one is, if A is equal to matrix, then inverse of A is, options are given. Inverse of A means first we find determinant of A, therefore writing direct formula, that is A inverse equal to 1 by determinant of A into adjoint of A, that is 1 by determinant means cross multiplication, directly we multiply, that is minus 2 into minus 6 is, that is 6, and 2 5s are minus 10, into adjoint of A means we interchange this diagonal principal elements, that is minus 3 minus 2, multiply minus 5 minus 2. So this is 6 minus 1 by 4, minus 3 minus 5 minus 2 minus 2, multiply third by minus sign, so 1 by 4 3 5 2 2. So option is here option number 4, is the right option. Or from using the options we can directly simplify here. Inverse means first we find determinant value. Determinant is 6 minus 4 is 1 by 4. Minus 1 by 4 comes. Here is no minus sign. So 1 by 4 we can write minus 1 by 4. Then interchange, this is minus 3 minus 5 minus 2. Multiplying this minus sign means all together minus throughout means we get this option directly also without expansion. One more example, if suppose A is equal to 2 minus 1 3 minus 4, then A inverse is, A inverse means directly we find A inverse is, the formula is 1 by determinant adjoint of A. So how to find A inverse is, that is 4 2, the expansion is 7 2 4s are minus 8, minus 8 plus 3 minus 1 by 5. Option is here, thing is minus 1 by 5. So here is minus 1 by 5. One option first and second minus 1 by 5 is there. Next, this we can interchange minus 4 and 2. Here also minus 4 and 2. Here also minus 4 and 2. So only this or this action answer comes. First we change. Next we change this by sign. Sign change means this is 1 and 3. So therefore this is not an option. So this is the right option. Remember this. How to find? First we find determinant. 1 by determinant of A minus 1 by 5 a solution comes. Next adjoint of A is. Adjoint of A is, that is interchanging this principal diagonal elements. Next changes by its sign. So this is the right option. If A equal to, the matrix is 3 5 1 2, then inverse of A is. So how to find inverse of A? Inverse of A is here. We can solve directly. This is expanding this. 3 2s are 6, 5 1s are 5, minus 5 means 6 minus 5 is 1 comes. Okay, A inverse equal to 1 comes. We multiplying this matrix by 1. Now interchanging this diagonal principal diagonal elements, that is 2 and 3. Where is 2 and 3? Here is 2 and 3 and here is 2 and 3. This is option 1 and option 3. Any one is comes because inverse adjoint of A comes, it is principal diagonal elements are changed. There is 2 and 3, here is 2 and 3, here is 2 and 3. Non-diagonal elements are changed by its sign, means this is the right option. This is not. So answer is 2 minus 5 minus 1 3. Here is also expanded I. A inverse is equal to 1 by determinant of the adjoint of A. 2 minus 5 minus 1 3. Next example is, for the simultaneous linear equations 2x plus y plus 1 equal to 1, x plus y plus 2z equal to 0 and 3x plus 2y minus z equal to 2. The value of delta x is, we know that in Cramer's rule, that is x equal to, the formula is x equal to here delta 1 by delta. We know this formula. So therefore delta x equal to what it comes? Delta x equal to nothing but delta 1. And how to find out delta 1? Delta 1 is nothing but, we write the first column as coefficient indeterminate terms, that is 1 0 2. Next coefficient of y we write, that is 1 1 2 comes. Next coefficient of z 1 2 minus 1, and expanding this determinant we get the value of the delta x. So that is nothing but, option is here 3 minus 11 minus 7 and minus 3. Here solution comes minus 3. So option 4 is the right answer. Remember this one. First we remember this is find the value of x. Delta x means x equal to delta 1 by delta. Then delta x equal to delta 1. Delta 1 how to write? Delta 1 is nothing but, in a determinant coefficient elements we write the first column as indeterminate terms. The value of x by Cramer's rule in 3x plus 2y equal to 4 and x minus 2y equal to 8 is 12, 3, minus 13, 15. So by using Cramer's rule, we find the value of x. We know that x equal to delta 1 by delta, that is equal to delta 1 by delta is nothing but the determinant of, first delta we write, delta is nothing but determinant of coefficient elements, that is determinant of 3 to 1 minus 2, 3 to 1 minus 2. Then delta 1, how to write delta 1? The first column as here in this element 3 and 1 we write independent terms, that is 4 and 8, that is 4 8 2 minus 2. So x1 in this determinant, next one is 4 into minus 8 is minus 8, 8 2s are minus 16, denominator is 3 into minus 2 minus 6 minus 2, minus 21 by minus 8, minus 24 by minus 8 is 3. So option 2 is the right answer. Remember how to find out Cramer's rule means. Cramer's rule, x value is delta 1 by delta, corresponding y is delta 2 by delta, and so on comes. So what is delta? Delta is nothing but determinant of coefficient elements, and delta 1 is, we write the first column as indeterminate terms. Next here one more example. The value of x if 4x plus y equal to 7, 3y plus 4z equal to 5 and 3z plus 5x equal to 2 is 0, 1, 3, minus 1. X value we find. X means what? Delta 1 by delta. What is the delta here? Delta is nothing but determinant of coefficient. Coefficient elements are determinant. That is, x is here 4, 1, y is here absent means 0, 4, 1, 0. Second one is x is 0, absent means 0, 3, 4, 0, 3 and 4. Here is 5, 0 and 3, 5, 0, 3. Then how to write delta 1? Delta 1 we write the first column as, this first column we write it as indeterminate terms. Indeterminate terms are 7, 5 and 2. 7, 5, 2, 1, 3, 0, 0, 4, 3 and upon this expansion. So expanding this determinant, so we get here 7 into bracket 9 3s are 9 minus 0 minus 1 into bracket 5 3s are 15 minus 8 plus 0 into 0 minus 6. 0 into any quantity 0 comes upon denominator is 4 into bracket 3 is 9 minus 0 minus 1 into bracket 0 minus 20 plus 0 into bracket 0 minus 15. So this expansion comes 7 3s are 63 minus 7 by 9 36 plus 20. 63 minus 7 is 56 by 56, that is equal to 1. So therefore the answer is 2, option 2, x equal to 1. Next example is, in solving simultaneous linear equations x minus y equal to 4, 2y plus 3z equal to minus 2 and 3x plus y plus 2z equal to 1, using Cramer's rule, the value of determinant of coefficients of x, y and z is, determinant of coefficients of x, y, z means, that is delta equal to, we find delta equal to, whereas determinant of coefficients, coefficient element size, that is 1 minus 1 0. Here z is absent first term, second one is x absent, so 0 2 3, and third row we write it as 3 1 2. I expanding this determinant now. 1 into bracket 2 2s are 4 minus 3 minus of minus 1 into bracket 0 minus 9 plus 0 into bracket 0 minus 6. So 0 into any quantity 0 comes, 4 minus 3 is 1, minus into minus this into minus, that comes minus 9 comes. So 1 minus 9 is minus 8. So option is option number 3, minus 8, which is the solution, right option. So in a question what they asked, the most important is you have to read the question carefully. Okay, so next examples, these are examples are nothing but in characteristic equations. We have studied characteristic equation. What is the characteristic equation? Where a characteristic equation is delta minus, sorry, a minus lambda I equal to 0. That is determinant of a minus lambda equal to 0. The characteristic roots of the matrix 4 minus 2 minus 3 1 are, options are given 2 and minus 5, minus 2 and 5, minus 2 and minus 5, 2 and 5. So we know that characteristic equation how to write, that is determinant of a minus lambda equal to 0. So a and lambda I means lambda 0 0 lambda. So how to write this is, we write directly in first element subtraction lambda 4 minus lambda, second element keep it is minus 2, third element it is minus 3, and the last element we multiply again subtract lambda, minus 1 minus lambda equal to 0. So cross multiplication 4 minus lambda minus 1 minus lambda, both the sign minus, so this middle sign comes minus 6 equal to 0. So this is expanding 4 into minus lambda minus 4 lambda plus lambda square minus 6 equal to 0. So the expansion that gives quadratic equation lambda square minus 3 lambda minus 10 equal to 0. So this is factors are here, multiplication is minus 10 means we get the factors, middle term should be we want that is minus 3. So what is minus 10, how it comes, it is 5 2s are 10, we know 5 2s are 10. So which is sign negative, which is positive, greater sign should be negative, because middle sign I need negative. So minus 5 plus 2 are the factors, that is minus 5 minus 2 lambda minus 5 lambda plus 2 lambda minus 10 equal to 0. So by expansion we get that is lambda minus 5 lambda plus 2 equal to 0. So lambda equal to 2 and minus 2 and 5. So option that is minus 2 and 5, option 2 is the right option, minus 2 and 5. Next example, the characteristic equation of the matrix A equal to 2 minus 1 5 minus 6 is. Characteristic equation means determinant of A minus lambda equal to 0 we find. Here all the characteristic equations are given, means lambda square comes, determinant of A minus lambda equal to 0. So equation it says 2 minus lambda minus 1 5 minus 6 minus lambda equal to 0. So expanding this determinant, so we get that is the expansion should be, that is 2 into minus 6 is minus 12 minus 2 lambda plus 6 lambda plus lambda square plus 5 equal to 0. So lambda square plus 4 lambda minus 7 equal to 0. So here option is lambda square plus 4 lambda minus 7 equal to 0. Option number 4 is the right option. Similarly, the characteristic root of the matrix A equal to 1 4 3 2. Option is 2 5 minus 5 minus 2 5 minus 2 and minus 5 2. So characteristic root find out means we write determinant of A minus lambda equal to 0. So first element subtract minus lambda and last element subtract minus lambda. 1 minus lambda 4 3 2 minus lambda equal to 0. Expanding this one, 1 minus lambda 2 minus lambda minus 3 to the minus 12 equal to 0. That is this expansion comes lambda square minus 5 lambda minus 10 equal to 0. So factorizing this one, we get a factor should be minus 5 and 2. So for solution lambda comes 5 and minus 2. So option is here 5 and minus 2 is third option. This is the solution. Similarly, one more example, if suppose if A equal to the matrix 3 minus 1 0 2, then characteristic root of AR, characteristic roots of AR is determinant of A minus lambda equal to 0. So 3 minus lambda minus 1 0 2 plus lambda, sorry 2 minus lambda, here plus 2 is there. So therefore 3 minus lambda 2 minus lambda equal to 0. Expanding this one, or before expansion there is product of two terms. So therefore either lambda value is 2 and 3. So option is first option, lambda is 2 and 3, hence the solution. So we can stop here. Here end of this linear algebra. So now you have to practice these examples. Okay, so next video we will discuss about, that is another concept, maybe in differential equation or any concept we can study. Okay, thank you.